The healing power of sleep as a medicine. What is sleep? Sleep is a state of reduced mental and physical activity in which consciousness is altered and certain sensory activity is inhibited. Sleep is a state of rest and unconscious rest when the body recovers from fatigue caused by the day's activities. It is also a physiological behavior that is common in all animal species, which forms about 1/3 of human life. Sleep is time. It is freely and naturally given to mankind irrespective of your race, color, status, and gender. Man and other living things observe this natural period and state by consciously or unconsciously taking a typical body posture, such as standing, sitting, or lying down, while detox and body repairs takes place. Types of sleep. A nap. A nap is a short period of sleep, usually taken during the day to rest or recharge. This typically lasts anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour. 1. Nap, also known as siesta, takes between 15 to 30 minutes. It is a form of biphasic for shorter period or polyphasic sleep for longer period of sleep. Nap includes relaxation, reduced fatigue, and it increases alertness. It is different from the more common monophasic sleep pattern, where people typically sleep in one continuous block. 2. Best time for naps. A sitting or a lying down are as follows. 1. Mind breaks takes between 5 to 10 minutes. 2. Power naps takes between 10 to 30 minutes. 3. Long naps takes between 45 to 60 minutes. 4. Full sleep cycles takes 90 minutes. Note: naps that takes between 30 to 90 minutes has better word recall benefit, which is a sign of good memory. People who nap for longer than 90 minutes were also better at figure drawing, which is another sign of good cognition. The scientific name of sleep is somnolence, which is derived from somnus, a Latin word for sleep, which means sleep. Night sleep nocturnal. As day turns to night, your brain makes a chemical called melatonin, that makes people sleepy. Note: it is better to sleep naked or with very light underwear in the dark. Sleep occurs in 5 stages, which can be categorized into 2 main types: non-rapid eye movement, NREM, and rapid eye movement, REM sleep. 2 main types of sleep. 1. Non-rapid eye movement, NREM sleep. NREM is divided into stages 1, 2, 3, and 4, representing a continuum of relative depth. Each has unique characteristics, including variation in brain wave pattern of eye movement and muscle tone. 2. Rapid eye movement, REM sleep. Sleep stages breakdown. 1. Stage 1, NREM. This is the lightest stage of sleep, lasting just a few minutes. During this phase, your transition is from being awake to being asleep. You may experience muscle relaxation, slow eye movements, and a sense, floating or jerking sensation. 2. Stage 2, NREM. This stage represents a deeper level of sleep where your body temperature drops, heart rate slows, and breathing becomes more regular. It's slow when brain waves shows a pattern of sleep spindles, which are brief bursts of activity. 3. Stage 3, NREM. This is the beginning of deep sleep, also known as slow wave sleep SWS. During this stage, your repairs tissues, strengthens the immune system, and builds bone and muscles. It's hard to be awakened during this phase. 4. Stage 4, NREM, often combined with Stage 3 in modern studies. Stage 4 is the deepest level of NREM sleep. Brain waves are slow and high amplitude, and it's the most restorative phase, where physical recovery occurs. 5. Stage 5, REM. REM sleep is the phase where most dreaming occurs. Your brain activity increases, and the body experiences temporary paralysis to prevent acting out dreams. This stage plays a crucial role in memory consolidation and emotional processing. Please note that sleep cycle typically repeats multiple times throughout the night, with REM periods getting longer as the progresses. Sleep stages in a normal sleep cycle. Sleep stages. Types of sleep. Normal length. Stage 1 NREM 1 to 7 minutes. Stage 2 NREM 10 to 25 minutes. Stage 3 NREM 20 to 40 minutes. Stage 4 REM 10 to 60 minutes. Rapid eye movement. REM sleep is a stage of sleep where most dreams happens. During REM sleep, your brain activity looks very similar to brain activity while you're awake. Sleep cycle per night. When you sleep, you cycle 2 phases of sleep, such as rapid eye movement, REM, and non-REM sleep. The cycle starts over every 80 to 100 minutes. Usually there are 4 to 6 cycles per night. You may wake up briefly between cycles. The science behind sleep has it that the internal body clock regulates your sleep cycle 24-hour cycle, which is called circadian rhythm. Types of rest or sleep. They are physical, mental, emotional, social, sensory, creative, and spiritual. It can be done in any chosen posture or position. Note that if you are exhausted even after resting, it means that 1 out of the 7 types of sleep or rest is lacking or missing. Gender sleep duration. Studies had shown that women sleep more than men. This is because a woman's body goes through various changes that men's body don't. This includes pregnancy and menopause, which can be physically taxing. Another reason for the difference in sleep requirement is that women hormones level changes significantly throughout each month due to their menstrual cycles. Best time to wake up. Between 6 am to 8 am is considered ideal because it aligns with our natural sleep-wake cycle. This time frame allows exposure to sunlight, thereby regulating sleep pattern and producing the sleep hormone melatonin. When the sun rises in the morning, the body releases the hormone known as cortisol that promotes energy and alertness. How much sleep we need by age categorization. Serial number. Age group. Recommended hours of sleep per day. 1. Newborn from 0 age to 3 months. 14 to 17 hours. Recommendations by 1. A National Sleep Foundation and 2. American Academy of Sleep. 2. Infants. Age 4 to 12 months. 12 to 16 hours per 24 hours, including nap. 3. Toddlers age 1 to 2 years. 11 to 14 hours per 24 hours, including nap. 4. Preschool age 3 to 5 years. 10 to 13 hours per 24 hours, including nap. 5. School age 6 to 12 hours. 9 to 12 hours per 24 hours. 6. Teen 13 to 18 years. 8 to 10 hours per 24 hours. 7. Adults 18 to 60 years 7 or more hours per night. 61 to 64 years 7 to 9 hours per night. 65 years and above older, 7 to 8 hours per night. Disadvantages of sleep. Regular oversleeping may lead to or increase one's risks of several health conditions, which includes, but not limited to, obesity and cardiovascular disease. Sleep stage of body detox and repairs. Hormones released during sleep detox can help repair the body's damage. Healthy sleep habits can also reduce the risk of certain neurological disorders, such as Alzheimer's disease. This is because the protein associated with this disease tends to decrease when you get enough sleep. A good night's rest may literally clear the mind. Research had shown that the space between brain cells may increase during sleep, allowing the brain to flush out toxins that build up during the waking hours. It is worthy of note that we are generally what we eat. When we eat nutrient-rich foods, reduce sugar and alcohol, it improves and support our overall healthy lifestyles. We can enhance our body's natural detox process by also drinking plenty of water, having good rest, regular exercise, and avoiding radiations. Sleep detox. Our body gets detoxed, nourished, and repaired when we get quality sleep. In stage 3, our brainwave are but very strong. The body takes advantage of this very deep sleep stage to repair injuries and reinforcing the body immune system as follows. 1. Between 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. The body goes through a dramatic process of physiological repairs of muscles, organs, and other cells. This is just the physical body repairs period. 2. Between 1 to 3 a.m. nighttime sleep. The body liver naturally is at its peak cleaning function detoxing. Toxins are released from the body and fresh new blood is made within this period. 3. Between 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. the lungs are actively cleaning themselves. 4. Between 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. the body will go through a process of psychological repairs. This involves mental and emotional cleansing or repairs. A disrupted sleep pattern will cause the cortisol to elevate and negatively affect these regenerative process. The science behind sleep states that the natural body clock regulates your sleep cycle 24 hours, which is known as circadian rhythm or circadian cycle, which is a natural oscillation that repeats roughly every 4 hours. It can refer to any process that originates with an organism and responds to the environment. It plays a vital role in person's ability to sleep in one consolidated block of the time at night. Circadian rhythm sleep disorder. Non-24-hour sleep-wake disorder, non-24, is a circadian rhythm cycle disorder in which a person's biological clock fails to synchronize to a 24-hour day. As a result, their sleep-wake cycle drifts by a few minutes to several hours every day, leading to periods of wakefulness at night and sleep during the day. The causes are but not limited to aging, genes, medical condition, travels between time zone, a jet lag, shift work, bright light or lights, environmental factors, such as noise. The hormone that controls the circadian rhythm of the body. The primary hormone that controls the body's circadian rhythm is called melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone secreted by the pineal gland. It is also known to exhibit circadian rhythm. Melatonin is secreted at night and its circulation levels shows a clear circadian rhythm, with being high at night and low during the day. It is important to note that when we sleep with lights on, we shorten our lifespan and invite sickness and diseases. Studies had shown that so much renewal, repairs, and growth takes place at nighttime during sleep. Melatonin is also a hormone that your brain produces in response to darkness. It helps with the timing of circadian rhythm, a CR, a 24 hours internal clock, with sleep. Please note that being exposed to light at night can block melatonin production. Facts and benefits of melatonin. 1. Our body can only produce melatonin hormone only at night. 2. The darker the room you sleep in, the greater production of this useful melatonin by your gland. 3. Melatonin protects the cells of our body. 4. Melatonin is a stress hormone. 5. Melatonin enhances sleep and boosts our immunity. 6. Melatonin is anti-aging hormone. 7. Melatonin inhibits the multiplication of cancer cells. 8. Melatonin positively affects menstrual cycle and fertility. 9. Melatonin helps to lower blood pressure. 10. Melatonin maintains our body's internal clock mechanism. 11. Once melatonin release commences in the dark and you switch on light in your bedroom, the production of melatonin ceases immediately and will never be restored again for that night till the following night. This is why it is called the shy hormone or hormone of darkness. 12. As we wake to ease ourselves at night, a bed lamp or torchlight emitting close to orange rays, deep sunset color, amber color or candle light is recommended to facilitate our movement. The deep sunset color is the only light wavelength that does not shut down melatonin production at night. All other light spectrum or color in varying degrees shuts down the production of this all-important melatonin. Blue light is the worst of all lights to use at night during sleep. Melatonin cannot be produced under blue light. 13. Each time you wake up suddenly from sleep in the night to answer phone calls, the light from the phone's screen interferes with the release of this beneficial health-promoting hormone. 14. On every smartphone before going to bed, click on the eye care icon that will cast a sunset color on your phone screen. This action will prevent melatonin production shut down while we answer calls at night. Phones without inbuilt blue filter app can be downloaded from Play Store. It can be activated every night before going to bed. The blue filter app will give it a sunset cast to our phone's screen at night. Great God of all creation had freely given us melatonin supply at night as we sleep, at no cost, just sleep in dark rooms without switching on the wrong lights. Benefits of sleep. The body naturally repairs itself while we are asleep. Our immune system secretes cytokines, which are a class of very small proteins. This cytokines gives the body an advantage in the fight against inflammation, infection and trauma when we are ill or injured. Other benefits of sleeping mainly naked at least between 7 to 9 hours per night are: it improves sleep quality. It stimulates calorie burning. Prevent weight gain. Combats diabetes by keeping the blood sugar level consistent. Reduces blood pressure. Prevents yeast infection. Prevents skin infection and improves male fertility. Reduces stress, anxiety, and inflammation. Sleep is important to a number of brain functions, including how nerve cells, neurons, communicates with each other, the brain, and the body. An individual that has a good or quality sleep wakes up with refreshed energy as a new person. Sleep deprivation. Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to death, but it's very rare. It can lead to psychosis, such as seeing or hearing things that are not there, which is called hallucination. The person may be paranoid and anxious or have delusional thinking. Lack of sleep increases the risk of injuries, accidents, and various health challenges such as diabetes, heart diseases, cardiovascular, obesity, and death. The longest record without sleep was 264 hours, just above 10 days, which was achieved during a scientific sleep experiment. Nursing mothers and period of nursing a baby can also cause sleep deprivation. 24 hours without sleep will result to symptoms such as headaches, fatigues, irritability, sadness, trouble concentrating, slow physical and mental reaction time, and jittery. 48 hours without sleep. At this stage of sleep deprivation, you may have a hard time focusing or doing your usual tasks. You will probably feel tired and even physically weak when you are awake. Extremely uncommon disorder, such as fatal familial insomnia or sporadic fatal insomnia, can cause a person to die from lack of sleep. These conditions make it physically impossible for a person to get enough sleep. Signs of poor sleep makes you feeling not rested after getting enough sleep. Too much fluid before bedtime brings about repeatedly waking up during the night and experiencing symptoms of sleep disorder, such as snoring or gasping for air. How to improve sleep? We can further improve sleep habit and quality as follows. 1. Avoid noisy environment, late night interesting program and movies. Sleeping in a comfortable bed and environments, dark rooms, creating a bedtime routine can help immensely. Also avoid caffeine. 2. There is always need to improve sleep quality, which can be helped by better sleep habit or by being diagnosed and treated for any sleep disorder. Also, quality food and beverages. Both can help also. Neurological regulation of sleep. The timing of sleep is regulated by the circadian rhythm, which is the internal clock of the body that dictates the urge to sleep according to the surrounding environment and the light cue. The circadian rhythm is controlled by the suprachiasmatic nucleus. This is the hypothalamus, which processes light signal from the optic nerve and triggers the release of certain neurotransmitters. The SCN monitors changes in body temperature, the production of cortisol hormone, as well as the release of melatonin, all of which have an effect on sleep. Acetylcholine is an important neurotransmitter in the regulation of sleep, particularly within the pons and the basal forebrain of the brain, as it helps to increase cortical arousal. Other neurotransmitters involved in the regulation of sleep include gamma-aminobutyric acid GABA, which promotes sleep, as well as norepinephrine, serotonin, histamine, and orexin, which increase alertness and hinder sleep. Neurological function. Although sleep is considered to be an essential function, it is not entirely clear why it is required beyond the prevention of sleep deprivation and related consequences. There are, however, several physiological processes that occur in the brain and central nervous system, CNS, during sleep that are important for bodily functions, although its exact role in the process is still being uncovered. During REM sleep, for example, the activity of the brain is similar to that of a person who is awake, suggesting that it is not dormant period and has a specific function, that it is during this stage of sleep that vivid dreaming is likely to occur, which is proposed to be a mechanism to reply and process mental stimuli in order to extract meaning and create memories. It is currently believed by many sleep researchers that the process of sleep is required to systematize the debris in the brain that builds up while an individual is awake. In particular, beta amyloid, which is a protein associated with Alzheimer's disease, is believed to cause harm to the brain tissue and memory function over time. During sleep, channels in the brain allow the cerebrospinal fluid to flush beta amyloid proteins and other debris out of the brain tissue, reducing the buildup of toxins and the likelihood of neurodegenerative disease. It is probable that the purpose and function of sleep in the CNS is much deeper than what we are currently aware of, and, as sleep research continues to progress, we will continue to discover more about this field. In conclusion, good quality and improved sleep hygiene is very essential for good health and general well-being. Avoid stress. Stress kills. Eat well, exercise well, and lead a healthy lifestyle. Always feed the body that makes the money well. Note that those that refuse to sleep will end up depressed, as they will be treated for fever, depression, and sleep disorder, which includes, but not limited to, sleeping pills, minor tranquilizers, antidepressants, and certain medication, like selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors SSRIs. Cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia CBTI will be applied also. Note every treatment plan and approaches applied are to repair strained and damaged cells to make persons with such challenges hopefully get well. If today's message inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Let's create a ripple effect of positivity and growth. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment for more empowering content. And as always, keep striving, keep believing, and keep growing.